after the Ministry of External Affairs rubbished a Canadian newspaper report that alleged that Prime Minister Narendra Modi was aware of the plot to assassinate Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar, calling it as ludicrous. The Canadian government on Friday clarified that there is no evidence that links Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi or any of his top officials to any criminal activities on the Canadian soil. This includes the murder of Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar. Meanwhile, the announcement comes amidst the strained diplomatic ties between both nations following explosive allegations published by a Canadian newspaper. Hello and welcome. This is Akanksha and you're watching HW News English. A Canadian newspaper released a report citing an unnamed national security official who accused the Indian Home Minister Amit Shah of masterminding Nijjar's assassination. It further claimed that Prime Minister Narendra Modi, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, and National Security Advisor Ajit Doval were aware of the alleged plot. However, now the Canadian government have distanced itself from these allegations, dismissing them as speculative and lacking evidence. However, the Canadian government clarified its stance that the government of Canada has not stated nor it is aware of the evidence linking Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Minister Jaishankar or NSA Ajit Doval to the serious criminal activity within Canada. It also said any suggestion to the contrary is both speculative and inaccurate. However, the same report acknowledged that the Canadian government had no direct evidence to support these claims against PM Modi. Meanwhile, the clarification follows heightened tensions after a report by the Globe and Mail alleged that the Canadian security agencies believed PM Modi and other Indian officials were aware of Nijjar's murder in June 2023. The report attributed its claim to a senior national security official who worked on the intelligence assessments of New Delhi's foreign interference in Canada. After the reports were released, India's Ministry of External Affairs categorically rejected them. MEA spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal called these claims as ludicrous. He added that smear campaigns like this only further will damage our already strained ties. It further said, "We do not normally comment on the media reports. However, such ludicrous statements made to a newspaper purportedly by a Canadian government source should be dismissed with contempt they deserve." In addition, India and Canada's relations have been on a downward spiral since September 2023. This comes after Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau accused Indian agents of being involved in Nijjar's assassination. The accusations were termed as politically motivated and absurd by India, which accused Canada of providing a safe haven for pro-Khalistan extremists. Meanwhile, the situation worsened in October 2024 when the Royal Canadian Mounted Police accused the Indian government agents of engaging in criminal activities, including the Nijjar's murder, extortion and intimidation. The RCMP labelled Indian diplomats as the persons of interest in the investigation, leading to the expulsion of several envoys on both sides. Furthermore, Canada's Foreign Minister Melanie Joly defended these actions, claiming that they were based on ample, clear and concrete evidence. However, India retaliated by withdrawing its remaining diplomats from Canada, accusing the Trudeau government of jeopardizing diplomatic norms. Well, this all began when Hardeep Singh Nijjar, a wanted terrorist in India, was gunned down outside a Gurudwara in Surrey, British Columbia in June 2023. Earlier this year, Canadian authorities charged 4 Indian nationals with first-degree murder in connection to the killing. The RCMP alleged that the agents of India government were linked to the crime, posing a serious public threat. Amid the accusations and the counter-accusations, unnamed Canadian officials claimed that both Canadian and American intelligence linked the assassination to Indian senior officials. These claims, however, have not been substantiated. Furthermore, while addressing diplomatic strains, Trudeau's government also announced a new economic relief measure to tackle Canada's cost of living crisis. On Thursday, the Canadian government unveiled a temporary reduction in sales tax on essentials, including the groceries, children's clothing and alcohol, along with the cash benefits for low and middle-income households. Meanwhile, the opposition leader criticized the measures as insufficient, describing them as two-month temporary tax trick that won't offset rising carbon taxes and other financial pressures. He pledged to scrap the carbon tax and the GST on new home sales if elected. Clearly, we haven't seen the last drama between New Delhi and Ottawa. That's all for this news report. Till then, keep watching HW News English and also download our app HW News Shorts for the latest news and updates.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.